I know it's been so long that I've met you all and I've interacted with all of you because of my exhibitions and some online classes that I was taking. Then there was a lot of restructuring within Yellow Frames that we were doing. So, after a long time, I get to meet all of you. Hello, everyone. And in fact, I've just come back after collecting my paintings from the exhibition store, like from the exhibition floor, and it's all stacked up there. So I'm hoping that I'm able to put those things out of focus. Okay, so today the video that I'm doing is about the shopping haul that I did. So I bought a lot of art materials because I'm again going to start painting, and after this exhibition I have some more ideas that I want to put into picture. For that, I bought some basic art supplies. So I'm going to start the shopping haul. I'm not going to teach anything to you. I'm just going to show you what are the things that I buy from my art store and what is the use that I put them into. Okay, hope you enjoy the shopping. I know shopping is always very good, and especially if it's a stationery shopping, it's everyone's favorite, especially for the creative and artistic people. So let's get started. I got my stuff from Mesco when I was exhibiting in the the World Art exhibition here in Dubai last week. I met some of my students, some of the students of Yellow Frames Art Studio who are in Dubai. So they had come down to meet me, and it was very sweet to meet all of you there in person because normally we interact on WhatsApp, but for the first time we were meeting each other face to face. So one of the students suggested that in Dubai is still new to me. So in Dubai, there is a stationery store called Mesco, which kind of is the largest stationery store here, and it has all the supplies from my because I needed some handmade paper from my Madhubani paintings, the big ones, and some supplies. My gouache colors they were also getting over. So I went to this store, Mesco, and I bought a lot of things here. Wow! Hi everyone. Yes, so happy to see everyone, live and interacting. You can put up your questions. So I'm going to start again with what I've got. The first basic thing that I brought here um, is this cutting board. Okay. Now, whenever like I was working on my paintings, and I also ordered some prints of the same paintings in A3 size and A2 size. So when you cut on a cutting board, I mean, I use a lot of stuff from my table to cut, and then it would leave the mark on my table, even if I put on with newspaper or if I did it on floor. So this is the best thing to have, and they have grids, they have lines, so you get to know where to put the painting. Plus, if you make a scratch on this cutting board, it will get healed. So it's a self-healing cutting board, right? And I'll show you how this works. I mean, I don't have a knife right here, but if you work with a paper, I had a knife somewhere, but it's not here right now. Anyways, I'll just show you with the scissor. So if I make a cut on this cutting board, it's quite self-healing and it's common to all the boards. It's scratchless. See, it doesn't make any scar, and even if the scar is made, it gets healed. So if you're working on your prints, if you have created your own paintings and you want to work on the prints and trim the edges off, always use this cutting board, because I've been using it for past 2 weeks now because of the exhibition and the prints that I had to create, and this is awesome. And I think it's around 30 or 32 dirhams, so it's not very expensive. When I say dirhams, you have to multiply it by 20, so you get the value of the same product in INR. So this is around 30 to 35 dirhams, and the size is A3. But it's an awesome product, and if you are into printing your prints, of course, buy these. Now, the other thing that I bought was this gouache color set, and this is a 12 color gouache set. But yes, Priya, that's what even I was saying, that I'm meeting everyone after so long because of the exhibitions and all. So, okay, this is the gouache set that I bought. You know, when we work, this gouache actually works on canvas also. So when we work on these paintings, it becomes important that we retain the thick consistency of the paint. Like I'll show you one painting that is right here. I'll quickly grab it for you. So this painting, the Kalamkari painting that I've done, if you check the background, it's quite even and dark. If you try to get the same background in watercolor or in acrylic color, it will leave patchy texture on the surface. But when you work with gouache colors, it gives you a very plain textured background. So that's the reason why we've started using gouache. And actually, last month we conducted a Madhubani session with Soma from Soma Folk Art, Soma Banerjee. So she was the one who suggested and introduced me to this, and ever since I've used this color medium, I have not gone back to acrylics on paper. Right, so whenever you're working on paper, you should work with either poster colors or gouache colors because they are the best thing to have. In gouache colors, if you go for something like this, if you go for a tube based color, this was the low end product that I bought, and it was very evident. The difference on the paper was very evident because this was still patchy and little like water. And the difference between a watercolor and gouache color is that watercolor will be transparent while gouache is more pigmented, so it will be more thick on paper. But this was not a good quality, so I bought the expensive one, which is the good quality one. Sorry. Okay. So here I want to show you these. This is a set of 6 gouache colors that comes in a bottle like this, and I have some open colors also. These are the colors that you can create, and I have some open colors also. I got these extra mustard yellow because you know in Indian folk art, if you're doing a Madhubani or a Gond or even a Patachitra, you will always need these kind of mustard yellow colors. So I had to buy this mustard yellow, and the other is I think some sort of red, uh, yeah, the carmine red. So if you don't get gouache colors, you can always use poster colors when you're working on paper. Because you know a lot of time our students tell us that they are not able to get fine and even surface on the paper, the smooth finish on the paper. So the secret is when you are working on paper, use poster colors. And if you have gouache, if you bought gouache, then you can use those. And then there's another cute box that I bought. So this is just a clear. I don't like acrylic crystal clear boxes because they are very see-through. And when I try to put everything inside the box, I still want to know what colors are there. But I chose this little tinted box because, if it is very clear, it will still be very messy to me. Like it's like bottles stacked on top of bottles. So I got a little tinted one here, and this is specifically, it will fit all your acrylic colors. If you're using Fevicryl acrylic or Camel poster colors or whatever poster colors you use, although I have a stationery stand there, I put all the colors there in the shelf, but I will put this on my table so that I can grab these colors quickly. Right, so I've got 3 of these boxes and they are stackable box, so they will make an awesome storage space right on my table. I'm picking out the stuff. Gouache, actually in India, you still get the Arteza color brand and they are very good. My name is Meenal and I'm the owner of Yellow Frames Art Studio. I'm doing a shopping haul, and I will show you one Madhubani painting. Bina, we have our Indian folk art classes going on. I think our instructors are also, Priya is here in the video. She can probably reply back to you for the sessions that you want to join. And I can't see how many people have joined live. I don't know, with the Creator Studio, it's really it's not a good interface, especially because I don't get to see how many people have joined us. Okay, so these are the other 2 boxes that I've got. This I got in green color. So I just want to show you. You can stack the boxes one on top of the other like this and put it. Yeah, it gets, these are packed, I'll open it up. So you can stack it nicely like this, one on top of the other, and you can put it on your table just in one corner, and it's there like this, right? It's sleek, so it will not take a lot of space. So that's one storage that I bought for my color, and I'm going to put all my bottle acrylic colors and glass colors and also the gouache colors in that set. Three sets. Okay, so this is a very interesting box that I bought again. I want to show this. Um, on paper, as I said, Monica, you can use both gouache or poster. Actually, gouache is poster color. So in India, we've often, it's not a new thing for Indians, especially because we have poster colors. And when we were doing these big Madhubani paintings on paper, there also we were using a lot of poster colors only, right? So it's not new thing for us, and I think we have a lot of colors. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired, I've just come driving. I've been running all around the city. Oh, my hair. Okay, no problem. So I wanted to show you good brands. Hi, Ashita. Okay, you are in Dubai. Awesome. So yeah, for Dubai people especially, I would like to say, please don't buy these Funbo brand. I bought it and now I'm planning to throw it away because I don't want to keep waste in my stationery stock. I already have a lot of stock piled up there. So I just throw this. This one I got from Mesco. This is a German brand, Placatif. But I think Arteza is also available if you check on Amazon.com or Noon.com or Amazon.ae or Noon.com. Arteza brand is also available for your gouache colors. This is a cute storage box that I got from the store again. Actually, they said that this is a medicine box or a pill box, but I bought it for something else. I bought it to keep my little earrings, the gold ones and diamond ones. So these are all cute little boxes inside one big box, and I wear these very small earrings. Like if you can see here, this is my pearl one that I'm wearing. So I keep all those small things, gold, diamond, whatever, precious, semi-precious, platinum, pearl, you can keep it in boxes like these. And this was very inexpensive. I got it for 10 dirhams, and I can store um 12 12 things in this box, right? And put everything together in one place. So this is the beauty of this box, and I got very excited and I bought two of these, one for my earrings and second one for my rings. The rings, because we all have these expensive rings and we don't know where to keep them, right? So I'll put cotton on the base and I'll put rings in each of the boxes. So that way I get a storage box for my locker. This is a Fabriano brand for watercolor paper. This one I got for 19 dirhams. I was actually looking for an expensive brand because I wanted the highest quality paper for the watercolor poster cards that I have in mind. I'm just opening it up to show you. Yeah, lots of shopping I did, yes. Okay, so this is the one that I got. This is a watercolor postcard book by Fabriano, and check the pages. So this is what you get. You get very thick watercolor paper and a postcard on the other side. And I think 300 GSM paper. So that's the best paper. I'm going to paint a lot of sceneries and landscape on this because we have watercolor sessions also coming up. And also in Dubai, we have these watercolor sessions that I have to conduct. So I want to build my portfolio in watercolor, and I want to keep them handy to show it out to the students. And working on big paper takes a lot of time and a lot of effort from me. So I picked up these little cute ones. And these are all postcard size. So one side you can draw and the other side is in the shape of this. But if you want, you can gift it out like a postcard, or you can, draw on the other side also, like use this also for painting, up to you. So this is another thing that I got. This is a 300 GSM postcard book, watercolor book by the brand Fabriano, for all the watercolor enthusiasts. Of course, you can work with poster color on watercolor papers too. And this is the actual notebook that I got. So this one, aquarelle watercolor papers, again 300 GSM. The best quality paper is always a 300 GSM paper, right? And these are all mini series, because sometimes you get these ideas. I'm doing a lot of patterns now. I'll just show you one thing that I created. I'll do a separate video later, but I'm just going to show you what I created. So I created a Madhubani pattern, and I got this silk stole printed. So this is a silk fabric, and I printed my Madhubani fish on it. And this is like a cute stole that I've got myself. I mean, oh, okay, I'm wearing it like an old person, but yeah. So I've now started doing a lot of textile printing and designing, and for that I want to create a lot of patterns using wash and watercolors. So for that very purpose, I've got this book where I'm going to practice my patterns, and if it turns out good, I'll give it a head for recreation and posting on fabric. In fact, I've also designed some face masks which I put up in the exhibition this time. So all that will come later. I'm just going down to grab more stuff that I got. Oh yeah, and I have to show you this. Priya, thank you so much for sending these lamps. So these are my Tolu lamps that I got from India, and I'm going to work on the lamp. I have the colors and inks already. I ordered 4 of these lamps. These are all leather lamps, white leather lamps, and you can do kalamkari. This is big size. If you are just starting, you should probably go for some smaller size first and then go for bigger size. So all these are available at Yellow Frame Studio. If you want to order these Tolu lamps, you can order it with us, or you can also join for our online course, because we have an online course for these Tolu lamps as well. I've ordered 4 of them, and I think Priya packed and sent it from India, and this has come in an extremely excellent condition. When I work on this, I'm gonna show how this turns out. And of course, I'll take inspiration from Priya's class. So Priya is the one who's taking Tolu workshop, online Tolu workshop. If you want to join us for the workshop, you can join us, or if you just want to order these lamps, this is only for the people in India. Actually, worldwide shipping is also possible, but that will come at a cost. So if you're ready to bear the cost, you can also order outside India. Like I ordered in Dubai, and these 4 lamps, I think shipping cost me 4,600 or something like that. So that's how I got these lamps. This was another purchase which I'd done before, but I wanted to share, with you. Okay. And these are my mini canvases. I got 10 of them. I get these every time because I conduct these acrylic pour classes here in Dubai. So there are 4 techniques that I teach in acrylic pouring: the ring pour, cup pour, poodle pour, and dirty pour. So for all that, I always give 4 canvases to my participants, and I have the acrylic pour classes just coming up. So I had to stack this is 20 by 20 canvas, and it is again 280 GSM thickness, and these are all primed and stretched, so I can directly start working on the canvas, right? So that's the cost of lamp. Okay, Radhika, Priya will connect with you. She will, if you see that name, Priya Kakkar, she is our instructor for Tolu lamp. Hi Neetu, please get in touch with Priya. Priya Kakkar, she is commenting here. She is our instructor, and for the Tolu lamp, she will share the price list with you. Maybe Priya, I think you can ask them to join your WhatsApp inquiry group. That will be, easier. Just drop a link there for Tolu workshop or for Tolu lamp order. This is the link. These are some pink and red pom-poms that I got because, uh, actually the cost of lamp is different for each different size. So it starts from 500 and then to 850. The bigger ones are 1100, 1300, something like that. Okay, so depends on what size you are buying. Thank you, Priya. So Priya has replied with her phone number. You can WhatsApp there, and she will give you the details of the Tolu lamp. So I was showing you that this is the silk print fabric that I've got. I mean, it's a pure silk fabric, and I've got my pattern printed on it, the Madhubani fish pattern. And then in the border, I'm going to put these alternate red and pink pom poms. Just to add, because I love some sparkly and tassel and pom poms kind of thing coming out from the store. So for that very reason, I got these pink pom poms. Once it's done, another project, I'll show it with you. I'll share it with you. This one is supplement of a handmade paper. It's actually a cardstock, thick cardstock, 200 GSM cardstock. Yay! Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. So this one, I'm going to draw my Varli on this. So I had to buy a pure red. This is very thick. This is 300 or 350 GSM thick. So it's going to give me a lot of stiffness when I create the whole painting. Two more things. Okay, these are some crushed glasses that I got for my resin painting. So you know how resin pour works. When you're working with resin on your app projects, you have to add these 3D crushed glasses, right? So I got them in this gold color and the champagne color to put on my art project. The big art projects that I do. So that's how the resin that's for the resin project that I take here in Dubai. Yeah, thank you. And finally, I'm going to show this. This one I'd shown you before that I bought square ones, and these are the ones that I want to put my rings. So this will be my ring container. It has nothing to do with the stationery, but since I bought it from the stationery store, I'm just showing you. These are only for 10 dirhams, and I'm sure they must be Chinese made. It's not written anywhere, but I think it will be made in China. Everything will be made in China. So these two are additional storage boxes that I got. Small, pretty cute ones with little tiny compartments. So, you can fill individual things in each of the box items. This is a gold marker that I got. And apart from that, I keep using a lot of white pens. So I got these Sino pens because I always keep a steady supply of these white pens. I use them a lot for outlining. So I'm always out of they dry up very fast. If you've not consumed them in 2 to 3 months, then they dry up. Yes, and this is the next thing. This is the Madhubani ink, the nib that I bought. So I already have pen for it, but the nib was not there. So the old nib, actually I lost it. I was showing it in the exhibition and I lost that. So I had to buy new nibs. These are twin pack. Um, Handcrafted in USA, and they are for 20 dirhams. I think the material will be stainless steel, although it's not written anywhere. It must be some kind of steel, but the brand is Speedball. So I use it for Madhubani painting, and I was out of it, so I had to buy them. Yeah, so far I've shown you all things that I've got. Okay, luckily I got this big, I got this big handmade paper in Mexico, and I'm really happy because these things are not available in Dubai, and this is the cork board that I bought. So this, when I make coasters of resin, I have to paste something at the other side. So I'm going to use this. I will cut this out and put it on the other side for the smooth edge. And as I keep saying resin, I've also bought the art resin which I used for the project last time. So I always use art resin for all my projects. This, of course, is more expensive. You will get options that are not this expensive, but I'm taking classes. So when I'm taking classes for the students, I don't want to get into a lot of experimentation. Like, I know people believe that you can always go with some lower priced items, because eventually it will turn out the same. But I tried doing that and I become really nervous if things don't turn out good. So I always go with whatever is the best, so that I cancel that uncertainty in the project. And then the touch pens, these are all the alcohol ink markers that I've got. It's like a big bag, all different shades. And so far the experience with these have been good, and I love working with these because these are an assortment of so many pretty colors. All these colors that I never thought would exist before, they're all here. There are 80 colors in this box, so I love them. And I could have shown you my Madhubani paintings. I've still not unpacked them after getting them back from the exhibition. This is the small Madhubani painting that's there. This is the small one that's there. I'll do a session where I show my paintings. I don't think I have anything to show here at the moment. Okay, I'm just running around the studio. Maybe this is a Madhubani painting of the lady that I did. This one, I used the acrylic, the brush pens that I'd shown you. So this was the bride. And for this painting, I used the same brush pens. This is a Goans painting, right? This one is a Madhubani painting. In Dubai, I'm in Nadar Sheba. Um, I just have these canvases handy. So this one, oh, okay, this is not Madhubani. This is just a random, I did acrylic painting and topped resin over it. This is the dot painting that I created. We have all these dot painting sessions also. So just samples ready for that. I coat all my paintings with resin, so that's why you see the shiny effect on top. And right now I'm working on this 3D painting. So I'm still working on it. You can see I've added poppy and leaves to the painting, to the circular disc. This was the waste disc that I use for the resin tray. It's a PDF, sorry, MDF. And I thought instead of throwing it away, I'll just make something on top of it. So I'm actually making this 3D flower. So this is a tulip and the leaves, and I'll complete the rest. Okay, so this is the project, and that's the shopping haul. I think I've shown everything to you, and so good to see you all after this long. Um, Madhubani on handmade paper. Yes, Madhubani is mostly done on handmade paper. If you don't find handmade paper, always go for 300 GSM papers. These are the brush pens that I use. Sorry. These are the brush pens that I use, and they are from the brand Touch. They are available online. You can just buy them. Any brand is fine. I think these come for 125 dirhams for 80 colors. I think around I don't know, but 3000 or something. It will be 3000 or something in INR if you are in India. So they'll have all these pretty colors, and there are 80 colors in the box, so you can work with them. Actually, I first thought that I'll put these brushes in this box, but then I realized having them all together is much better. So I'll put all my gouache colors and other colors in that storage box. So that's so much for the haul. And no, dear, we are not promoting your group here, Raminder Jeet. So please, if you can delete your message, that will really be good. And yes, we are giving you online sessions. For Indian folk art, I think Priya has joined. Priya will ask. Priya, can you share again the details with her? So, if you're interested to join any of our Indian folk art classes, we have those sessions going on. We have online mandala sessions also. Neha is the mandala instructor here. So, if you want to join our online mandala sessions, you can join us there. If you want to buy these holograms, again, you can reach out to Priya, especially in India. We can get that delivered to you. And we also have an online class where we teach how to make these. So that's all about today's haul, everyone. And I'll maybe drop down the links to some of the WhatsApp groups where you can join for the session. And you can always learn online the Indian folk art, calligraphy classes, mandala classes, all that is conducted at Yellow Frames Art Studio. So you can join us for all these art classes. Thank you so much, everyone. It was so nice seeing all of you after this long. Bye. And let me see how I can end the session now. Yeah.